I just want to ask a few questions about our SIP plan. First, if you could tell me who is it a committee or who are the personnel that help implement this plan
We have a leadership team
or
that
create it, I guess?
Yes, we have a leadership team that we can work together with, and I do want to look at revamping that this year as how as everybody is able to have input on what those goals are. So like this year, usually you have one that's academic around reading and math. Used to you had it's a measurable goal, so you're looking at a percentage, but now we just kind of look at that we're increasing that proficiency score. And so the way that the new plan divides it up is you have those critical initiatives and key measures. But then, so this year we had student achievement, we had attendance, and then we had student behavior. So that looked at 3 different areas on that. And then the way that ideally it should go is that leadership team meets monthly and reviews the progress of that. So we can look at STAR data, we can look at teacher attendance, student attendance through Power Schools, and then discipline data to look at, are those decreasing? Then you can make changes, and so then the leadership team would have a voice in what we need to do, or what do we think the idea is, why we think that it's increasing or decreasing, or what changes need to be made.
Okay, so I kind of want to hone in on student achievement. So you kind of told one, what assessments do you use to kind of gauge those, to measure those?
So then we're going to look at STAR data, which will be monthly. We can look at that. Then through our STAR reports, you can have one that's going to be a predictor of what they'll do on the ACAP. So with our ACAP, of course we don't take a beginning of the year like we used to with Scantron or any of those. So the only thing that we can use for progress monitoring is STAR data. So that as you look through that and use your state indicators to see the reflection of that. So that's one thing after we get ACAP scores, and then sometime that you can look at to see how closely did that correlate to look at that data. So those are some of the data that we use.
Okay, and you said that you require all your staff to have this plan posted in their classroom, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and I guess the last question I have for you is, what measures do you do as admin to make sure that this plan is supported?
Well, meeting with the leadership team, looking at monthly meetings through like PST, data meetings, so where we're reviewing the data and talking with all of the faculty about these walkthroughs that we do. We have monthly walkthroughs, we call them ASIP walkthroughs, where you're looking at those goals, and then you're looking at what your key measures are and critical initiatives, and those are the things that you're looking at, that these are to support that goal. So are those things taking place when you go in those classrooms?
And you provide that feedback to those teachers?
Yes.
After those?
And that's another thing that I want more feedback for that. So teachers see that a walkthrough is not, I got you because you're not doing this, but like what I saw happen in your classroom that is supporting that, and that you're the positive takeaways from that, and what we can do to strengthen that.
Yeah, and that tie into that ASIP plan.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.